I'll be using this book in our tutorial lesson. Tingnan natin kung effective sa inyo. So, nasa chapter 5 po tayo. Linear equation and inequalities in two variables. So, ayan lahat. Chapter 5 muna, ha? Kasi ito yung lesson mo.
Hello everyone! Welcome to aroMATHerapy Tutorial Services. This is Jen Dorado, your tutor.
Let's discuss the solutions and answers to your problem sets. Determine the value of n so the line that passes through each pair of points has the given slope. A. Points 2, 3, and nm with slope m equal to 4/7. B. Points -5n and 5, -1 with slope m equal to 1/2. Okay, let's recall the formula in solving for the slope of the line. So you have here given 2 points P sub 1 with coordinates x sub 1, y sub 1, and P sub 2 with coordinates x sub 2, y sub 2. The slope of the line can be solved as follows. We have here m is equal to change of y over change of x, which is also equal to y sub 2 minus y sub 1 over x sub 2 minus x sub 1, such that x sub 1 is not equal to x sub 2. So again, what will happen if x sub 1 is equal to x sub 2? Our denominator will become 0, and if our denominator is 0, our slope will become undefined, okay? Okay, so let's use this formula in solving for the unknown value of n. So you write n is equal to y sub 2 minus y sub 1 over x sub 2 minus x sub 1. This is the value of our slope, 4/7. So, what are you going to do is to substitute 4/7 to m. So, dito mo siya isulat. 4/7 is equal to... Okay, we need to denote values for our P sub 1 and P sub 2. So we let P sub 1 be equal to 2, 3. And P sub 2 be equal to n, 7. So let us now substitute this value here, okay? So you write 7 minus 3 over n minus 2. Let's try to simplify. So you have 4/7 is equal to, what is 7 minus 3? 4. So you write 4 over n minus 2, or you just copy n minus 2. Next, in order to solve for the value of n, we need to cross multiply this one and this one. Okay, so let's cross multiply. 4 times n minus 2 is equal to 4n minus 8 is equal to, cross multiply 7 times 4. What is 7 times 4? 28. Okay, so let's transpose 8 on the other side of the equation para maging 0 siya dito at si 4n yung matira. So, we can solve this vertically. Let's find the inverse of negative 8. What is the inverse of negative 8? Positive 8. So, you write positive 8 on both sides of the equation. So, 28 plus 8. And then, you simplify. So, you write 4n. Since makakancel itong si 8. O, cancel 8. Kasi negative plus positive is equal to 0. Recall your lessons in integers. So, you write 4n is equal to 36 since 28 plus 8 is equal to 36. Tama? O, 8 plus 8, 16. Carry 1. 1 plus 2, 3. Okay? So, here we are tasked to find for the value of n. Hanapin natin si n using this equation. O, recall nyo rin yung simple algebra ninyo na lesson. So, let's divide both sides of the equation by 4 para matira na ng si n. Okay, so divided by 4, divided by 4. So, here, what is left? N is left alone since 4 divided by 4 is equal to 1. Meron numerical coefficient na 1. So, we can automatically write it as n na lang. So, you write n. So, cancel muna. N is equal to 9 since 36 divided by 4 is equal to 9. Okay, so let's try to graph. Where is 2, 3? Okay, ayan siya. Now, where is 9, 7? Hindi connect. So, this is our graph. So, tama, no? Positive yung graph natin. Positive yung graph niyang 2, 3, and 9, 7. And their slope is positive. Positive yung given na slope. So, pag graph natin, positive din siya. It is rising from left to right o pataas. Can you follow? For letter B, we're still going to use this formula in solving for the unknown n. Okay, so let's start. M is equal to y sub 2 minus y sub 1 over x sub 2 minus x sub 1. This is the value of your slope m equal to 1/2. So you substitute 1/2 in m. So right, 1/2 is equal to, okay. So now let's again denote values for p sub 1 and p sub 2. So here we let p sub 1 be equal to 5, negative 1, and p sub 2 be equal to negative 5, n. So here it does not matter which ordered pair is our p sub 1. On letter A, we let p sub 1 be the first ordered pair. So in letter B, let's try to let p sub 1 be our second ordered pair. The same lang pa rin yung value yan nila. Okay? So diba, this is discussed on our example number 3. Letter A. In solving for the slope. So, tingnan nyo na lang yung ulit. Panoorin nyo. Okay, now let's substitute all values here. So, you write n minus negative 1 over negative 5 minus 5. So, in solving for this one, you need to recall your topic or your lesson in solving integers, particularly subtraction of integers. There, right? 1/2 is equal to n negative times negative is equal to positive. So you're right, plus 1. So for the denominator, over negative 5 plus negative 5. So in subtracting integers, you need to copy this one, the first term. Joke term ba to? Subtrahend ata to eh. Tapos, change the sign of the subtraction sign into addition sign, and you get the inverse of the minuend. So, ayan. Anong inverse ng positive 5? Negative 5. So, yun. Okay. So, dapat lahat ng lessons mo before, hindi mo dapat kinakalimutan. Kasi prerequisite yun lahat. Habang pataas na pataas yung grade level nyo. Okay. Sige, let's proceed. So, 1/2 is equal to n plus 1 over negative 10. So again, let's cross-multiply this one in solving for n. So you're right. 2 times n plus 1. So isulat 2 times quantity n plus 1 is equal to negative 10. Since 1 times negative 10 is equal to negative 10. You're right, negative 10. So here, para mapabilis yung buhay nyo, let's just divide both sides of the equation by 2. So, makancel si 2. And we're left with n plus 1. So, you're right, n plus 1 is equal to, what is negative 10 divided by 2? Negative 5. Okay. So now, get the inverse of positive 1 para makancel siya. Para si n na lang yung matira. So, minus 1. Minus 1 ka rin sa right hand side. Okay. Kung ano yung ginawa mo sa left hand side, ganun din yung gagawin mo sa right hand side. This is your left hand side of the equation, and this is your right hand side of the equation. Sige, let's simplify. Makancel. Si positive 1 at si negative 1, so maging 0 siya. So we are left with n na lang. Cancel. N is equal to negative 6. Paano naging negative 6? Negative 5 minus 1 is equal to negative 5 plus negative 1, which is equal to negative 6. Again, recall your lessons in integers, particularly subtraction of integers kung nakalimutan nyo. Okay, let's try to graph this one. Where is negative? Unahin muna natin si 5, negative 1. Ayan. 5, negative 1 is here. And your negative 5, negative 6. Where's negative 5, negative 6? Nasa quadrant 3. Siya. And let's graph. Again, the graph is rising from left to right. Positive pa rin siya. Kasi pataas ang graph. From left to right, pataas siya. And our slope here is positive. Positive 1/2. Okay? Gets na? So, n is equal to negative 6. Can you follow? Na-gets?
Thanks for watching. God bless everyone.
There should be no such thing as boring mathematics. reduce math anxiety. Say yes to aroMATHerapy.